Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon, the second part of Canto 7 release, so we got some new stuff there. And of course we got a new ID with Barber Outis. We also got some other stuff, but the other stuff are all Rupture, and I figured I'd start with a 3-star for today, right? She's got an entire gimmick around Blood Feast, basically just being her like pseudo-charge type status effect is just how much bleed has been dealt this entire battle. So I've gathered, a team of, very strong bleed dealers, that sort of stuff. And we're gonna see how much we can get out of that, right? That's the general idea. See how that goes. Definitely gonna be one of those gimmicks that I'm not sure how well this is gonna work in Mirror Dungeon in general, because by the time the enemies have bled enough for you to actually get enough Blood Feast to, get her scissor blades up, all that sort of thing, the enemies are probably gonna be pretty dead, right? So I'm not sure how well that'll work out for us, but we'll see. No need to be too, concerned yet. We'll have to see how it's gonna go, right? In action. Yeah, just a bunch of that. We'll get wound cleared plus, and then the bleed is going to be a lot, that's for sure. We'll see, but you can see her in action here. She's pretty cool looking. Her animation stuff are especially really cool, because, so by spending Blood Feast using your skill 1 and skill 2, she gains Scissor Blades, which is her main status effect, and at 20 plus Scissor Blades, max course being 30, at 20 plus she puts on a mask and like the scissors get bigger. The scissors get bigger at 10 plus as well, but she only puts on the mask and the scissors only get to maximum size at 20 plus. And once she gets to that point, her skill 3, it becomes a 3-weight and does a lot of damage. But yeah, so we can see here, currently we're at 2 Blood Feast, because we've done a total of 2 bleed damage, that of course being the self-damage that Outis takes from using her skill 1 if there's not any Blood Feast yet. Yeah. So it's a little bit hard to get a lot of Blood Feast easily, first turn especially, like you're not going to be getting a lot unless you get like Red Gossipium or something already. But by the time, we've stacked up enough bleed to actually get Blood Feast going, the enemy is very dead. You're at 12 now, so we'll just pop this for the fun of it, right? Just to see how it's gonna work, right? So we can see your skill 3 here, because it's high enough Scissor Blades, it is hitting both of them, and it's doing a lot of damage. The final coin is always the one that does the most damage, because that's the one that's got the big multiplier. That's nice. But yeah, that was only the two attack weight version, because we didn't have enough, and it spends all of her Scissor Blades when she uses it, but she gets some back if she like gets kills and stuff with it. So she's definitely like designed pretty heavily around chain encounters, right? That's how I've been looking at it, right? Because like in chain encounters, she can do really well. Because she's got enough time, because that entire gimmick works best in grunt fights, but also requires you to have at least a few turns to set up here, right? Normal fights in Mirror Dungeon, you don't really have nearly enough time. We'll be able to set it up better once we get wound cleared from this upcoming rest stop. That'll definitely help us out. We'll see though. We'll see how this is looking. Nice. Yeah, like they're all gonna be dead before you can do anything too funny, unfortunately. I think her skill 1 can get her up to 5 Scissor Blades, and her skill 2 can get her up to 10 Scissor Blades. Pretty sure that's how it works, and it's dependent on how much, Blood Feast you have. That sort of thing. So yeah. We get cleared plus now, though. Oh, that's nice. I could also take... Whoops, wrong one. I could also upgrade Bloody Gadget, which I mean might as well. Oh, this is Lust, right? Okay, we got 3 free upgrades in a row. Sure thing. I'll take it. And also, of course, being a Blood Fiend, she's got healing on all of her skills. She's got a little bit of self-bleed stuff, too. If she feels consuming Blood Fiend or Blood Feast, she gets a little bit of bleed. It's not a lot. Really shouldn't be too big of an issue most of the time. She's definitely... This is something that's not super, shocking to see at this point in the game, but she's one of those IDs where her main thing is either she can save a resource and gain some buffs from it, or she can spend it to get a strong attack, right? Pretty standard stuff. Bit of damage, yeah. I think the best play with her is probably to save like a skill 2 or something. You always want to skill 2 turn 2, because her skill 2 is the one you really want to use when you've got Blood Feast to gain, right? Now that we've got, you know, a huge amount of Blood Feast to gain right now, but it's something. We're just gonna pop that, you get a kill, how quaint. Yeah, you're going decently well. We can get whistles going again. Everyone's at max sanity except for Faust, who needed 1 sanity, so that's nice. Makes sense though. This is a bleed team. We can get a lot of lust resonance, and we can get whistles triggered. So it's working out pretty well for us. It works well. You may also be noticing the fact that they changed some of the UI stuff, namely the fact that skill 3s have like a new weird border thing. Definitely weird to get used to. I think it'll be a nice change once we do get used to it, but for now it's just gonna be super weird. Oh, we get smoke and wires. That's funny. I mean, it's more bleed though. Is there anything else that would help us? I guess I'll take Gossipium. That's also more bleed, and it means that the enemies won't be... Yeah, Gossipium is kind of the most important thing for this bit, isn't it? More Blood Feast, after all. Do we roll for a skill 3 for Outis? Would be funny if we get Outis more funny skills. Ryoshu, no. Outis, cool. Excellent, we just need to sell Green Spirit, which I am very content with. I'm gonna actually get more skill 2s. Actually, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Weird as it may sound, but I want to get more of your funny, powerful skill 3s off, and in order to do that, we need to get more Blood Feast gain shenanigans going on, so that's probably the best play to do so. And also, you like Lust Resonance in general. 3 Lust Resonance is how you trigger your passive, which just gives you more damage and stuff. It's not actually like super important here, but it's still nice to have, right? Yeah. Do something like that. Maybe I should bench someone on this team just so they're out of the way, so that Outis can get more skill slots and Abnophites. Yeah, probably worthwhile. With 2 skill slots especially, she can be an absolute nuisance. With, you know, just being able to gain Blood Feast pretty fast in teams that are actually building up decently. Of course, the issue is, you know, teams that are building up decently, but that's just kind of the issue in general with Blood Feast, right? It's a bit slower of a status effect compared to some other stuff that can get it going immediately, so in Mirror Dungeon it's hard to get too much mileage out of it. Yeah, I haven't mentioned, you know, too much about the new Canto 7 Part 2 yet. It was really good, of course. I won't spoil it too much. You know, if you haven't experienced it yet, you should. Because it's good, as you'd expect. Yeah. Look forward to what the final part's gonna be, because it's definitely gonna be really interesting. Sure, we won't give you water. Single coin skills? I mean, that's good for, like, Yusong. I think that's about it. Outis doesn't have any single coin stuff yet. No. That's fine. That's no biggie. Ting Tang gang. We can make a decision, these guys. Sure thing. Might try fusing Red Gossipium next floor, simply just because it would be the best gift for us by far, getting like one of those plus. Because then we can actually build up like some turn 1 Blood Feast. It won't be a lot, granted, but it's better than nothing. Could be nice. Yeah, we got new Lux Excavations too. Unfortunately, Thread Lux is just the same boss as before, but higher leveled. Enjoy, you know, having another year of level 50 bull every Wednesday. That's fine. Kinda lame, but it's fine. It makes sense. Different avenues could have been weird and stuff, I'm sure. Okay, we're getting some nice Blood Feast build-up, so that's nice. Okay, you almost got a 20 off there. That's fine, they're all dead, it's not like you could do anything. Not like you could do anything. Okay, Ting Ting. Oh no, it's not Ting Ting Gang Leader, it's Ida. Right. It's Ida. Ting Ting Gang Leader is only an elite encounter on this floor. No more, no less. So I could also try, like, maybe doing, like, some, I don't know. If I got a decent bleed mass attack, that's also a way to set up bleed. I think there's a decent chance whenever we get Yearning Merkala next week, that it has some, you know, special, like, Blood Feast gimmicks, where it's like, oh yeah, build up Blood Feast, like, additionally just for fun. Otis's skill 3 does actually have, you know, a whole, like, gimmick being, like, oh, additional Blood Feast or whatever it is, right? I don't remember. Some of those going. Unfortunately, still no Scissor Blades for you. That's fine. Next floor things are going to be going a little bit better, I want to say. We'll see, though. Just, you know, a hunch. We are going to coin Single Pointillism, but this probably kills, doesn't it? Yeah, so we don't actually get to coin it. That's fine. Lust Resonance, make sure everyone's nice and topped off on Sanity, and you bleed to death. Cool. Very dead. Yeah, I might have gone... I tried to get a strong bleed team so we could actually get enough, Blood Feast to get Scissor Blades running and that sort of thing, but, kind of forgot about the fact that if you have a good bleed team, the enemies will just die immediately. I didn't forget about it, I knew it was going to be the case, but still. Little unfortunate. Shame that's not the bleed one, because then I'd gladly go for that floor, just so I could get it out of the pool, but that's fine. I don't really have a lot of EU gifts, but I could definitely fuse something good here. We'll see if I get lucky, though, right? Because we're going to go for bleed. We're going to try coin, eyeball, and tattoo. 50-50 for Fragment Allurement, yeah. No shocker there. I guess we could, like, throw on Rodion. Rodion is LCCB equipped, yeah, no. I was gonna say we could throw on Rodion, maybe, try and get some synergy going there, but no. Okay, that's fine. Gotta get through this floor, simple enough, yeah. If nothing else, we did get Iosipium, we've got it ++, so that's also gonna help us out, get our Blood Feast going. It means turn 2 Blood Feast should be pretty free. And unfortunately, you no longer get funny commemorative coin skill too. But, I think that kills enemies a little bit too fast for it to be something I actively want too hard. So that's fine. Bosses, it's also going to be easier to get this going early, get Blood Feast going first turn because, you know, they've actually got multiple skills on the same character. That's kind of the issue here. These guys are only going for one skill each, so, can't really trigger bleed if someone you've only have to bleed on this turn, right? Let's see how this goes. Okay, we get a little bit of Blood Feast going on Otis. That's something. And we got quite a lot in that one, so yeah. You know, that's nice. Maybe we'll get a funny skill 3 one of these days. We'll definitely be able to get into like an Abno or something. That's Proceeding Inquisitors, interesting. This is Crabs, first and foremost, though. Deal with these guys. We've got Yisung, so, you know, they're very dealt with. You can get a wrong costume for the fun of it. Sure thing, why not? Why not? Yeah, if you want to see actual, like, good usage of Barber Outis, I feel like I get some pretty solid mileage out of her in my actual playthrough of the Canto. So I guess that's something, self-plug moment, but, I don't know. She's pretty strong, don't get me wrong. Definitely is pretty reliant on being on like a bleed team to do a lot of good damage. But she can still do decently without it, probably. She's definitely pretty reliant on scissor blades, though, I've noticed. Just in general. I don't know. Try a bit of that, maybe? Could work well. Get some more Blood Feast going. Nice. How much does Outis get? She's up to 13 Scissor Blades. Okay, so we get a 2-target. Skill 3. That's decent. It's solid. It's gonna do pretty well for us here. It's not as stupid insane as the 3-target variant. But it's still doing a lot, because these are also crabs, right? They're not exactly very strong. And I love how she finishes them off just kind of like throwing them at them. It's a very funny finisher. That guy's dead, yeah. They're all just dead, yeah. Cool. Crab no more. Oh, we get Great Spirit back. Yippee. Can't get rid of it. It's, you know, eternal or something, I guess. That's fine. Take that. Press onwards. Okay. Some of these guys. That's fine. Lust Resonance. We can get whistles going. Not that we need the sanity, but, sure thingy. Okay, cool. We can... I mean, this doesn't even work. It's on use, so, like, you're going to get the Blood Feast number up, but you're not actually going to be able to consume it. That's... okay, that's fine. Just do good damage. That's good enough, right? Do funny damage. You're going to go for a single target skill 3, which isn't, you know, nearly as good. It's not rolling... It doesn't roll, like, insanely high or anything. It rolls pretty well. It's definitely reliant on getting some, like, coin power and stuff from, like, Bleed and, like, Blood Feast and Scissor Blade shenanigans, but... oh well. Oh well. Got another event here. Get a Rupture Gift. I could take Respite. That's certainly something. That's not really what I'm looking for here, I didn't think. Crown of Roses. Okay. Proceeding Inquisitor's time. These guys are a bit tanky, so we could definitely get some funny stuff going here. How many is it on this one? Okay, it's 3 of them, yeah. Checks out. Let's see. You should go very last. I think that actually might work well here. Do you do that? Cool. We're gonna stack some bleed with some weird lag going on with some of these skills. Yeah, like, look at... I don't know if it's super obvious, because, like, also, you know, there's the fact that there's going to be lag, in general, just because, you know, recording, but there's a strange amount of lag on, like, the skill selection UI right here, and I do not know why, and I could not even start to guess, I don't think. But it's weird. Okay, nice. A little bit of bleed damage. Getting myself, you know, a little bit of that going, so that's funny. So we can get some Scissor Blades up on you. Yeah, you got like half the skill to do one. That's decent then. All these guys are out of in their instinct, so that'll be good if nothing else. You're a bit slower here. Yeah, that's fine. You're gonna get countered if we do that, that's fine. Something like this, something like that, something like that. Sure. Get more Blood Feast going. Yeah, I don't know why. It's been fine up to this point. Why is this fight in particular, like, tanking, like, performance? That's weird. Okay, staggered, so he didn't actually get to make use of the bleed. Aye, that's fine. Get some bleeds on that guy proccing. I think we've got enough blood feast to get the most possible we can get. Okay, yeah, we're at 10 now, so also, I guess, general note, at 10 it changes the Blood Tinged Scissor Blades 2, which means she starts to gain offense and defense level up stuff from it. So, like, yeah, now you can see that her, actually, I didn't know this one, actually. But you can see she's getting 2 offense level up, 2 defense level down from this. So that's something. Not sure which one Otis is actually going to hit as her secondary target, but she'll hit a secondary target, so that's funny. Probably going to be the one that's alive, if I had to guess, though. Yeah. That's decent. Slash resist is only helping you so much, and yeah, kill. A lot of damage, even with only 10 scissor blades. It's a big damage modifier. At like 30 scissor blades, it's a lot. It's like a 120% modifier or something, but that's fine, I think. Random ego gift, sure. Umbrella, sure. What do we go for here? Who is funny for bleed? I don't know, none of these are really calling out super funny bleed guys, that's for sure. I'll try this floor though, I think. Might go decently or something. Okay, yeah. Looks good. Let's see what else we can get here. I'd like more bleed for the bit. Cool, Otis, we'll get you another skill 3 now. Since we've gotten you another skill 2, I think it's fine to get you another skill 3 now, maybe? And we're just gonna press on. Could probably do something else there if I wanted to, but it's probably fine. We've got some gnomes to kill right here. And I do love some good old gnome hunting. Dun, 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 dun. So on and so forth. Maybe get some bleed stuff going here. I wouldn't bet on it. Cool. Bit of doing that. Get some of that. Sure. It'll work. These guys are pretty dead in general. Maybe I'll get a skill 3 off on Otis next turn, assuming some of them survive. I guess it does look like some of them are surviving, so I guess that is in fact something I can do here. You are at 20 scissor blades, so we can see the funny one now. Okay, excellent. We get wrong costume triggered too, so that's good. Yeah, so now we should hit all 3 of them, assuming all things go according to plan. Never mind, they died to bleed before we actually got to use it, huh? I guess that can also happen. Well, there's 30 scissor blades. That's max. You can see her wearing the mask now because she was at 20+. Didn't get to see the funny attack because bleed is too strong in Mirror Dungeon, right? As I expected to be a potential issue. Oh well. Get event here. Is any other bleed? We really just want red Gossipium, which we cannot get from events. And we're pretty unlikely to get in general. Maybe if we're lucky we can get it from... I guess we can try and get it in this rest stop, right? We could try fusing it there. We'll see how that goes, maybe. If I've got some good materials to use in the fusion, which I will. I don't need all of these EU gifts. I really don't need many ego gifts here with what I'm going for, right? Immediately go for that. Cool. Get the Lost Resonance. I just like it, right? It's not doing too much for us, because it's not super important that Otis gets it off first turn. Don't get me wrong, she gets some nice benefits from her passive, but also, like, it's nothing you want to do immediately, right? Because I guess we can pull it up here and look at it, right? Because, you know, in a clash against Sowing target gain Clash power, and then it's deal more damage based on Blood Feast consumed the entire fight, and also more damage based on bleed on target. So, like, it's nice, it's very nice stuff, don't get me wrong, but not, like, super crucial for, like, success or anything. These guys are likely to die really quickly here from clashing and stuff, so, not super high hopes.
꽤 나쁘지 않은 공격 방식이었어.
선배는 그걸 한눈에
기원을 갖추는
뭐
그대로
기본이지.
무너져라. 기원을 갖추는 그대로 무너져라.
Good stuff. Now we get, like, some events back to back. Talisman Doll, sure. I mean, Talisman Bundle. We're not going for Talisman Doll. Shot within a flask, sure. More stuff we can sell / fuse away, so I'll take it. I will very much take it. And one more fight before we get to our final little onslaught section.
알다시피 전 감성적인 말을 하는 것에 능숙한 편은
Last res, cool.
입에 발린 공감보다
I didn't even look. Which of the bosses did we get? It's... We'll have to see which of the two it is, because, I mean, I don't think it matters too much, but... Like, is there anything that gives us... I'm trying to think, is there anything that inflicts bleed on, like, turn start other than, like, red Gossipium stuff? There might be something random. I don't know, I guess, like... Isn't, like, Ring Yisong's passive random debuff to turn start and can't bleed be one of them? That's something, I guess. Seems kind of hard to get much mileage out of at all, but I don't know. If we get some bleed stacking before we actually attacked instead of when we attacked, could definitely help out. We're just gonna buy some random stuff here, I think. Some infusion materials. And by that I mean just one, maybe. I'll refresh a bit, right? See if we can get more Outis skill changes, because that would be funny. Okay, that's fine. We'll sell some of this stuff here. And the tier 1s especially, like, we're not actually going to be using for the fusion, so we can sell those. Just make sure we're going to be in a good spot, right? A very good spot. Gonna need more tier 3s, I feel. At least one more, sure. Give me that. Okay, we can sell more stuff now. Shh. Okay, this looks good, this looks good. All this just for red Gossipium. Small price to pay, I'm sure. 90% chance of success here, which means we are going to fail. But that's fine. Okay, no, we actually did succeed. Excellent. I am gaming. I also like gamble. No dice. Okay. Would have been funny. That's fine. We can heal everyone up. That's nice. Make sure we're all nice and rested and ready to fight Fox. We're gonna immediately Sun Shower, in case you're wondering, without a doubt. Immediate Sun Shower, killing all those little umbrella guys. Not a doubt in my mind. That's immediately what we're going to be doing. Cool. And then we're gonna be trying to bleed you a fair bit, potentially, right? Get some bleed stackage. And then I guess we just have to have you do that, sure. Can I clash that if we do it like that? That's fine. We'll live. The bleed stackage is good here. Means we'll be able to get some decent blood feast values, if nothing else. Bleed count is also super free. Sunshine getting 2 tails, that is certainly something else, but we live through it, No concerns whatsoever. Yeah, I do a little bit of damage with that. Just a little. Okay, more bleed stacking. You almost got staggered there. If we lose this clash, it would actually be better for us. We don't. Okay, that's fine. Doing a bit of damage. Okay, that's 5 scissor blades. Forgot to double slot you. Yeah, I kind of wanted to. That's fine. Dun, 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 dun. We've got sloth damage and power up this turn, so this skill 3 a little bit strong. Precision gets us to 15, so we're gonna need another turn if we want actually. Well, we're gonna get another turn no matter what, right? So, I mean, that should work well, because next turn's funny. Defends this turn, assuming we're not doing enough damage to get you immediately into final phase, which I don't think we're doing that much damage. We're kind of not clashing super heavy here, right? Okay, it's like 30% HP. I think you'll be close, but not quite there. You might be there. I'm not fully sure. 472. Are you going into... No, okay. We get funny waiting turn. So we're going to try a little bit of we call passive gaming. Potentially, perchance. See how that goes? Get you up to 25, not bad. Okay, and now we can get the make you a new dress going though. So that'll be strong. That'll be funny. She's wearing the mask, we'll be able to finally see it now. It's only taken, this entire run. You guys, I'm just gonna have defensive skill up. If something goes poorly here, oh well, right? Them's the breaks. We'll get some sanity from winning this clash, so we should be doing pretty good. Cool. And this is hitting both parts, it sure is. Cool. And this final damage is enough to kill. Cool. There we go. We got to finally see, the full power, skill 3, in action, and all it took for us is it had to be against the final boss. That's fine. Give me my rewards, give me my battle pass levels, nice. Up to 115 now. Not very long until I've maxed out, the pass rewards. So that's nice. Oh yeah, I've got some more things to claim. Cool. Another level, only 4 levels away, which means tomorrow's mirror dungeon is definitely going to be enough thanks to dailies and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Can't do dailies today because I, of course, did them when the banners actually released, that sort of thing. But yeah, Barber Outis, she seems like fun. She's pretty good for the main story stuff, that's for sure. Just being able to do a lot of... She's really good at, shredding through, the chain battles, and you can definitely tell she was designed with chain battles in mind. That's where she definitely thrives. But anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!